What's good, man? If you new, make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, man. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, man. And I'm live right now, so go to the description section, click that watch me live button, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could come suggest some videos
local car
and stuff.
dealership is hoping that you can help find more than a dozen cars stolen over 2 days. Surveillance video shows 3 masked men entering the service area and taking 5 vehicles. That was just the beginning.
Now, once it tells me the pin, I'm good to go. Okay? There. Now look. You got it.
It's almost like trying to guard LeBron James.
This would be a payday for me. Unlike this is money. Right here. Probably 2 people in the United States have better than me.
They already know, boy. Working man want them pickup trucks, boy. For real. That's that real heavy duty shit.
In one night, how many dealerships can you hit?
My personal record is like 15 cars in one night.
15 in one night is wild.
Respectfully, after meeting that,
I appreciate that subscription too.
So I would take that literally right out the line, drive it out the line, wave at them as
I'm gonna eat some meal. I'm hungry. Hey, I'm hungry too, but I'm not gonna lie.
1 million cars.
I got some Chipotle bowl mix stuff going on in the kitchen. Well,
the business of car theft is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Now, we've all heard of Kia and Hyundai boys who can smash a window and use a USB cord to steal your car quickly, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. On encrypted platforms like Discord and Signal, there are thousands of car thieves conspiring and orchestrating.
Make sure y'all follow that Discord, ! Discord too, by the way.
Sophisticated heists. They can steal luxury vehicles from your own driveway while you sleep. They can steal cars from heavily guarded and fenced-in auto dealerships, and they know how to wipe VIN numbers clean so they can put your car in somebody else's name. Today, we connect with one of America's most notorious car thieves, and this is his resume. He's the record.
It's real out here, boy. Like it's crazy, bro. Like money is low, everything is high, and you can't even have shit no. You can't even have stuff no more, bro.
He's stolen cars in nearly every U.S. state. He's done dozens of high-speed chases from police cars and helicopters, and he's on the run right now from U.S. Marshals. For reasons we'll reveal later, he's agreed to come to Milwaukee and show us an inside look at the business of car theft. Buckle up, folks. This episode is truly a wild ride.
But if you on a run and you doing all, why would you risk meeting up with him? Like, he could have set you up. Like, that don't even make sense off the rip. I just want to say, like, if I'm on a run to my U.S. Marshal and you getting in contact with him to do a, come on, bro. You need to lock in. You worried about the wrong shit.
Given the nature of what Felix does for work, he wanted our first meeting to be in a private and secure location. So I sent him the coordinates for an abandoned building by my house and told him to meet me on the 2nd floor.
We're meeting our contact in an abandoned building, and he's gonna take us deep into this world.
Man, it's cap.
Sir.
It's cap, bro. Ain't no way. It's cap. I'm not saying my boy don't steal cars, but he ain't all that, bro.
Hi, bro.
I don't want to meet with nobody.
Meeting, are you? Okay. Yeah. We're gonna see if it's legit, but the stuff he says he gets into is real deal heist, real deal theft, real deal moving cars, moving units, and
they going
dealerships.
crazy.
Which to me sounds like an insane job. But he said 2nd floor on the right.
They left out all ranges. They left out all ranges. Ugh. Boy. It is crazy out here on every level.
Felix? What's happening? Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro.
This is your normal type of meeting spot?
So nice and secluded. Make sure we can hang on top a little bit.
Okay, what is it that you get into?
These are regular working gloves too. You can get them boys from anywhere.
Anything taking cars. Luxury can be basic cars, but of course I like them more expensive the better.
Are we talking dealerships, driveways, park cars?
All of the above, but my preferred dealerships, of course, all day they're easier to get, but I can take a car from anywhere, anybody's yard, their driveway, garage, wherever, it doesn't matter to me, to be honest.
Is that a stressful job?
Sometimes when you have a lot of close calls, but I think for the most part, no. I'm used to it now. I've been in it for a little bit. I know how to move and get away, so as long as I have, all the tools available to me to make it home, I'm pretty confident in what I do.
What is it you got there?
That boy say, hey, as long as I got me a nice car that can get up out of there, if I got the tools, I'm comfortable because I know how to he gonna be all in traffic, cutting up.
Little device.
That shit, wow.
Device that's used basically for everything.
I ain't gonna lie.
Cars. Of course, I got nicer devices than this, but this is basically just a basic one.
That shit, wow, though. You gotta think about it. To risk your life for something that's not even yours, bro, that shit is wild. Because if you don't make it, it's still like, damn, nigga, you could have not done this.
I take my car. I got a 2017
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part about this like type of lifestyle.
Okay, before we put my car to the test, let's talk.
Because I ain't judging. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if this is how you feed your family, whatever, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I would hate for it to be my vehicle or someone I know vehicle, but it's wild out here today, bro. You can't really do nothing.
It would seem to me that you gotta live in a world of secrecy.
They hacking into the banks, bro, and the banks are crashing with people money in it.
You are basically, they have everything about you, so keeping myself secure and not letting people know who I am is like priority in this, because this, is not just Kia boy stuff. This is taking millions of dollars in cars from certain places. Somebody's not to get upset.
How did you get into it?
Just by chance, I ran into a group of people online that were selling cars no titles, and I figured it out pretty quick that these aren't legal cars, and bought my first tablet like this, spent my money, and here I am. I can count on my hands the people that are probably maybe close to me or maybe a little bit better than me. Only probably 2 people in the United States are better than me. If you're scared, you gotta stay away from this, because fear is the #1 thing that's gonna get you caught. If you walk into a situation questioning the what ifs, they're gonna happen. If I'm going in to do something, I'm going in clear-headed with the intentions of doing it, and I'm with a plan, and I'm methodical about it.
What does your family think about this?
They think I'm crazy. They think I'm taking unnecessary risks, but at the same time,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
The benefit of it all, they worry when they don't hear from me for days at a time, but I usually tell them, when you don't hear from me, it's all right. That means I'm not in no trouble. I'm not in any situation. So yeah, outside of that,
I mean, nah. Not with that type of lifestyle though, bro. Because if we don't hear from you, like anything, anything could have happened. You could have got caught, shot, killed, accident, killed. It's a lot of stuff that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Within that time frame. So that's a crazy statement.
Have you had any close calls?
Too many to count. There's been a lot of situations where I've been surprised in cars by, officers just walking down the lot. They got smart and stopped pulling up immediately, and they'll start walking through the lot trying to catch us. There's been a lot of situations where I barely made it out. I've had to take them on long hikes through the woods and stuff.
You take a car through the woods?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's a lot.
At that point, but if I can, I'll drive a truck through a field and push it as far as I can before it dies.
Do you know people that have died in this game?
100%. I've known a lot of people who've taken it.
That's a lot to deal with, though, is what I'm saying. It's a whole lot.
Risk. Think they're invincible behind the wheel of this car. When you go tumbling 150 miles an hour, cars crumble like a paperweight. So a lot of people have lost their lives, and I've had people who just disappeared on me when they were out doing missions, and either they're in jail or dead, and you'll never know.
If you got offered a normal job, decent salary, good salary, would you take it?
100%. I would get out of this right at this very moment. I could throw all my shit in the lake and never look back. And I don't want to die doing this. I love my family. I want to go back home to them.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. I would hate for it to be, my car, anybody's car, for that matter. But, like right now, jobs, doing whatever they want to do. And, and it's hard for everybody. So it is what it is, man. It's a dirty game, but it's fair.
So that didn't get your blood going at all?
No.
That nigga Tommy meeting up in the trenches. Man, this man hopping the gate too slow, bro. He ain't on nothing, bro. Look at this, bro. He should have been over this gate one tap. I'm talking ping, cause I'm telling you, I would have ping just for fun, just to see if I still got it. Ping. One foot
going it off.
He got over that motherfucker quicker than him. Look at this man sitting on the gate and shit.
You're gonna take my car. Are you gonna damage it at all?
Not at all. This is one of the easiest. GM is so easy to take. It's non-intrusive. They won't even know that I tried to take it. So you go to GM, manual, USA, 17 to 19, smart key. Let's go give it a whirl. The light means you're ready to work. Basically what you're waiting for is the pin to be red, and once that pin's red, we can start it.
And that's it.
That's it.
Hey, bro. Them push the stars ain't no fucking good, bro. I knew it. I knew it.
See, your car even's letting you know, yo, your theft deterrent system's going off. But the car is so broken that we can just take it. So now we're in business. Now we can take this and ride around the city and we'll get some more cars. Let's go.
Someone can literally take my car, put it in their name, and just that's it?
Enough paperwork, enough, pushing papers. You can have anything really in this world cleaned up. And I'm so confident. For the most part, I'm not even using gloves.
Wait, nigga, did he just lift his glasses up?
It?
Enough paperwork, enough,
Oh, I thought he said.
really in this world cleaned up. And I'm so confident.
That nigga can't even see.
For the most part, I'm not even using gloves when I'm doing this. What? I'm just driving around normal. Because I know nobody's going to even really look for this car once it's taken.
Alright guys, mission complete. We'll see you in the morning when we hit the dealership.
A car dealer in Wisconsin was kind enough to let us come into his dealership and let Felix the car thief show us how he does his heists. The dealer's name is Dan Kunez of the Kunez Auto Group, and over the last couple years, car theft has negatively...
So why would you let them come demonstrate this on your car, and now people is gonna be doing that shit to your cars? Now you gotta have extra security now.
impacted his
You're an
business.
idiot.
Felix conveyed that he was trying to get out of the car theft business, so we thought meeting with Dan could both be an audition for a potential security job of stopping other car thieves and a way for Felix to consult Dan on how to improve security at his lots.
Or they're gonna get your information down, Felix, and then transfer it over to the police. Because if you want it, like you say you is, you shouldn't be talking to too much of nobody with your government name, boy.
And Dan, being a Christian
You're
man
a
who
fool.
believes in giving people a chance, agreed to let Felix in, even though it was a risky idea. This is what happened when car thief met car dealership owner.
580 Maybach, my bitch got face tags. Sorry I had to dead you on the tab, it was payback. Feet up, laid back, handbags, play that. If you're feeling some type of way, then just say that.
How does it feel being in a car that's not hot?
Crazy feeling, bro. I'm almost feeling like I gotta drive it a little bit more safer. Like a grandma, you know? Oh, see, this is all money to me. You see all the right here? That's all money.
This is it?
Them pickup trucks,
Oh,
boy.
like his truck. See, if you want to keep your shit from getting stolen, buy a Ford. Those are the hardest ones to take nowadays.
He said he liked your truck.
Does he?
Yeah, I love the Shelby Raptors. Great trucks.
I was a TRX guy before.
Oh, I love TRX. That's my favorite truck. That's one of my favorite trucks right there.
Silverado?
C71 package.
That's it?
Yep. The RST package of these Chevys, they're
For the money, yeah.
Fours are,
Yeah, he said-
the average person can't do 24s. They're harder now. They have to have a separate tab. The GM came up with GM came up with a new thing, 24-digit pin. And these tablets I got with me right now can't generate the pin, but these aren't impossible. It's literally just buying a new piece of toolkit. I just haven't bought it.
And this is online.
Online. Amazon. Amazon's the biggest contributor to this, 110%. They're selling OEM keys, locksmithing tools, anything. You can buy key cutters on Amazon. Like, that's ridiculous. A lot of these guys, they're sophisticated.
Key cutters.
Key cutters, they're coming into the lot.
You can buy key cutters. So you can go and test the car out, right? Like, yeah, let me drive it, test it around, go and test drive it, get the key made, and then take that bitch back. What the fuck?
They're taking the VIN down, they're getting the key cut by the VIN, and they're coming opening the door like they own it.
To learn more about how
Yeah,
stolen cars
what
get
the
washed
fuck?
with clean VIN numbers,
You getting
we
the
tap in
key cut about a VIN, bro. Yo, this
with
shit
our New
is
York
wild.
correspondent M-Box. M-Box is a rapper who has many songs covering the illicit car business, and you'll hear his music throughout this episode, and it's linked in the description. Here's what M-Box found out about VIN numbers.
GLES stole the keys from your mom. Once you yank out the tracker, switch your place, and you're gone. I got the drop on a crib that got an RS Avant. Ride around the city just waiting for a sign.
Okay, so let's say I have $5,000. I give you that money with the stolen car. What's gonna happen?
I'm gonna have my guys disassemble your windshield. They're gonna peel the stickers off the door. They're gonna re-engrave the VIN numbers wherever it needs to be re-engraved. Common points of the car where it needs to be re-engraved is like the engine bay, or sometimes in some of the Mopars under the passenger seat where the battery is.
Which are all the VINs that you cover?
So on the BMWs typically, we change the sticker behind the license plate. We change the 2 stickers that are on the door, the tire, and the VIN information. We re-engrave the engine bay VIN number.
Because it's not a sticker, it's actually engraved.
Yeah, it's engraved into the metal.
Also, I know we had said something about the actual VIN in the computer. What comes out, so when you do the swap, what does the new VIN look like?
So that's the add-on to the swap price. It's typically ranges from like $2,500 to $5,000 to reprogram the ECU.
Okay, and what is reprogram?
Bro, what? You know what's crazy? I didn't even know this type of world even existed, bro. To this magnitude, bro. I legit just thought people was just breaking into people's cars and just putting the USB shit. That's all I thought was going on, bro. I didn't know to this magnitude this shit was going on. This is crazy, bro. This shit is wild. I never knew this was going on.
Number, and we put the new one back on.
You delete the stolen.
I mean, that's the same shit as like striking your shit, bro.
And so basically,
striking
I'm
is the
able to
place.
unlock it, just hop in and program a
Striker place is different. This is a whole different shit.
Aston Martin dealership, they had the whole security and everything. They didn't even know I was there.
Same way the guy a few nights ago go to our Sycamore store. Took a Camaro in 6 minutes, pulled up.
And that's slow.
That seems slow, but
it's like how slow. I'm gonna show you how these Camaros are started. You're gonna be absolutely sick. You're gonna be like, I don't even understand why this is possible.
Really?
Yeah. If it took him 6 minutes, he sucks at his job. 100%. I'm gonna be honest with you. Even 100 miles that way into Chicago, this dealership would be getting hit every day. Those cameras, absolutely no good. 9 times out of 10, those aren't even hardwired directly for video feed. That's gonna be wireless, and they're only using a power source. I turn on a Wi-Fi jammer, no good. That shit's done.
Wow.
You know those.
That boy said I hit that bitch with a Wi-Fi jammer. This nigga talking tactical as hell. Throw an EMP grenade. Boom. No electricity for the next 30 minutes. What? Go there, clean up. 5, 6 cars. Boom. By the time all that shit come back on, you missing 5, 6 cars. This nigga.
These boxes they're trying to get you guys to buy with the lights and everything, trash. Don't even buy it because a jammer, no cellular service, it doesn't work.
right off.
You know, cuts it right off. Everything in a 50-meter area right here wouldn't work. The OnStar, none of that.
Everything.
Yeah, that's another side of the thing is people are using credit profiles, buying cars from the dealers on the fake profiles, and then selling them. The new thing right now is cars being traded in. Yeah, they're only trading them in with only 2 keys, and there's 3 keys in the system. Gotta have your guys start pulling locks off of devices.
They're getting clean titles.
Yep, the fake titles. And guess who's the #1 producer of that? China. People will ask me like, hey, I have a clean title for a 2024 Grand Cherokee, find me a 21 because it's the same body style, and they'll buy the sticker, swap it, and use the clean title to come and sell it back to the dealer. Carfax not safe either. I can have somebody generate a Carfax history behind a fake VIN, and you'll look at it and go, oh, it's all, they've been maintaining this car since the day that, and it's not even, it's so bad, I can have GM acknowledge.
Bro, what? Yo, people are out here going crazy right now. Bro, if you got to think about it, boys, people not up, if the dealership's not up on this, bro, because this is like I'm pretty sure dealerships, they know what they're doing. They probably good at their job. They may or may not be getting got. They probably is getting got because this is crazy, bro. Just imagine being a new dealership and you got to fight this. What?
MCO, which is a manufacturer certificate of origin, and they didn't even produce it. How is that possible?
Because people are just stamping, not even thinking. They're just doing it.
And they're contributing to a multi-million-dollar fraud scheme that doesn't just end at stolen cars. It goes into every credit card. Human trafficking, theft, burglary. A lot of these 1500s, these are being used.
Why police is not damn locking this nigga up? Because if they looking for this man, how they say these niggas is good. Everybody in this video going to jail.
These are just being used to take other more expensive cars or to take down store buildings, you know, to go into Prada, everybody.
This is just crazy. I wouldn't want to meet up with nobody, boy. I'm gonna keep saying that through the whole video.
I've never been inside a dealership like this before, at least now being allowed to, you know. I've actually never even bought a car from a dealership. 100% a necessity thing where, you know, if I don't do this, you know, my daughter doesn't go to school, or, you know, food doesn't get put on the table. See what I'm wearing? This is what I wear in real life. I don't wear Gucci. Louis Vuitton is not my thing. I'm a 4.0 student in real life. Yeah, college.
I don't think you could be dumb to do this job.
100%.
See? That's what I'm saying, bro. He said if he don't do this, kids don't go to school. Nope, food ain't on the table. It's a cold game, but it's fair, bro. Because if he panhandling and y'all out there walking past him, not giving him no dollar or nothing, now he still ain't getting no money. So it's like he could be applying for these good jobs, but all the people with jobs now is hiring their relatives and their friends and stuff. That's how the workforce is for real. You got a good job, you put your people on.
If I need an Escalade,
of course, it's gonna be some regular people. They gonna put their people on.
2500 Dodge truck. I'll even take a Honda Civic.
That's how that shit is.
If it's worth enough to me. This is a universal. It's in the shape of a Dodge key, but this is a universal key. How you can tell is it has no car figurine. So I either have a car or have an SUV. So I can take this and generate this with my tab and make this a 2023 Honda Civic key. I plug up into the Honda Civic and the car will think this is a OEM key and let me start it. I'll show up with 3 or 4 guys and take all these at the same time and drive them out. And it's worse that he has them right here. This is like, and there's no cameras, you're asking me to come.
So what would you recommend this guy?
He said, and there's no cameras?
Camera, loudspeaker. Part of me changed when I seen the guy get really upset about his car, and I was like, you know, why should he care? He has insurance. But then, you know, after kind of reading what he said online, it kind of touched me. It's like, hey, some of this stuff is sentimental to these people. People work hard for this. You know, they don't want their stuff just getting taken. No way you're getting what this car is worth. This car, for example, is only worth $1,000 on the street. Maybe $500.
This car?
Yeah.
This is only worth $1,000.
$1,000, maybe $500 to be honest with you.
How?
It ain't worth nothing. It's a 15. It's one of those things that's so old that people aren't even gonna like really want it. Somebody took this, it would just end up as being used as a striker to take other cars.
And then does this lead to stuff like drive-bys or?
Shit, if that motherfucker clean in hell, boy, I'm about to put my whole family in that bitch. Come on. We're gone. Fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? This is a he don't know. I don't know what he talking about.
Drive-bys, robberies, burglaries. I mean,
he's just chatting.
People could be using these cars to kidnap people. We don't know. What car is this? A Tahoe? Or
It's a Tahoe, yeah.
So this takes more time than it's going to take me to grab this car.
Let me put the keys over here.
Yeah, for the record, guys, for the record, keys are over here.
Yeah, I'm just going to get through.
Good. You wait for the blue light. When it's blue, it means you're ready to work. So you see how it's blue? Now you just go to hot function, add a keys pin. This is the glitch. This is how everybody's taking GMs. And but see, this is the thing. This is not even the nice tablet. This is a.
So, I know this is for educational purposes, right? But aren't you showing people how to take the cars? You showing them the machine, you showing them everything they need to know to take the cars, right? Or am I tripping? Or am I like looking too deep into this video? It's
cheap tablet that you can buy for the alarm might go off. No alarm. See? When it's unlocked, there's no alarm. Right now, we should be going beep, 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 beep. And then once it reads the pin, you don't touch anything. Like you see, reading pin. Now, once it tells me the pin, I'm good to go.
That's why we're free.
There. Now look. You drive. And look, but this is the even crazier part. I can now take this and start another car.
On the line.
Oh shit. I think that's all over this time.
wow.
Okay, will you be my witness in court that I wasn't? Okay. Oh, there he goes.
Just like that. There's no stopping them. It's almost like trying to guard LeBron James.
This would be a payday for me.
For real.
Rightfully it's not mine, so we're gonna leave it. But yeah, this is kind of just a normal day for me. This is what I guess our job consists of. A lot of people, when they take.
So do a lot of your sales come at night? Because I'm pretty sure you're not doing this shit like broad day in the morning. Hell no, that's just too hot. At night make it a lot smoother. So where you got to be stashing the cars, there's no way you just unless people is paying you to get the cars or letting you know, like, okay, I got the money, go get it, type shit.
They forget that there's no key, because there's no key for this. So if they turn it off to get gas, oh shit, I forgot. Wow. Until you completely shut it off, like look. Now it's screwed. Now you're not restarting.
Gotcha.
But you gotta plug back up and do that again. Sometimes there's cars that I will never.
And that's why it be a bunch of random ass cars places, bro. I be looking like, why the fuck is it a car right here? It be a bunch of random ass cars because it be dumb ass shorties cutting it off and forgetting. Stupid.
Never even program a key for. I'll just drive it with that.
Well, first, what's the MSRP of a car like this?
Retail, I would guess 25 grand-ish.
What do you think he's selling it for?
Almost a half, 15 grand, I guess maybe.
He said he's going for between $500 and $1,000. So they're not even using these to drive unless it's like a kid. Maybe a kid wants to use it for a drive-by or just wants to be cool in the hood and drive around and pick up their girlfriend from high school. But for the most part, these are actually being used to drive through the fences or take the damage for the more valuable cars.
For the better cars. It's almost hard to fathom.
And just like that, a car's off the lot. So now what happens? The car just goes off the lot. What happens now?
Sometimes we don't even know, and somebody will just realize, oh, wait, where'd that car go? Then we'll get our security footage, call our security team, then call the police. Our recovery rate is not great getting them back. Some of the Hellcats and stuff, yes.
Yeah, the Hellcats the money. They know that.
Who takes the hit on this?
Hopefully, the insurance company. From a dealership standpoint, it's cost us more than $500,000. They steal a Hellcat. Insurance is
$500,000.
If we recover it, then we only get 60% of the value from the insurance company, so call it 60 grand.
If you recover the stolen vehicle?
If we recover the stolen vehicle, yep. And if we don't, then hopefully insurance covers it, but our premiums have almost doubled since all this. We have attorneys working on it daily, not just to try to get the cars, but try to prevent it, work with the insurance companies on that. It's kind of a national thing that's happening to everybody. So
yeah, everybody getting hit right now.
It's endless time and resources. When you look at it from a business point of view, our insurance rates have almost doubled. So for these bigger stores, that's a lot of money. Okay, car gets stolen, call in insurance, police reports, all that stuff. If it doesn't get recovered, you get the value of the car. If it does, you get 60% of the value. So if it's smashed, this, that.
They're damaging the electrical system to tear out any trackers.
When you talk to car thieves, it's a common thought process that what they are.
You know what's crazy though? My dad Infinity got stolen. They like he just said, the electrical damage, bro. They grabbed the screens out. They grabbed some other shit, like all the like electronic shit. Like I don't even know what they be doing with that. Like, do they go and sell the parts or some shit? That shit kind of weird. Like I'm like this world. I'm just gone, bro. I don't know what they do with this shit. I thought they just took it in
insurance
joyride.
companies will pay for it anyways. To see if this is true, we spoke to Muhammad, a Milwaukee insurance agent, to see how car theft impacts the common man.
I would say that majority of Milwaukee consumers have seen a rate increase, and it is due into factor of stolen vehicles, theft on personal property, mainly just overall the inflation of the vehicle. So again, it all ties into a part. I've known friends and family who've had their vehicles stolen. I've personally had my vehicle broken into multiple times in certain parts of the town. It's not something you really want to deal with on a day-to-day basis. It kind of ruins your day, ruins your week.
Damn, no, I'm lying. I'm lying like a motherfucker. Somebody definitely broke into my motherfucking Chrysler, boy.
But it's unfortunately the life that we live in. Of the aftermath, if their car gets stolen, and they can't make ends meet, they can't get to work, they can't take their kids to school. That's a lot of stress for a person to kind of deal with. If you're getting evicted, again, you have rent that's got to get paid. You have bills that need to get paid. Primarily, that vehicle was your means of getting to from point A to point B. Theft and vandalism and cars being stolen, that affects the whole community as a whole.
And I'll tell you this, 110%, they are not fingerprinting these cars when they're recovering. They are not even attempting to figure out who took them. If they're not catching them in the moment, it's one of those things, let it go. A lot of officers just give up. They'll see me going past them 140 and they pull out and then just pull right over because they're like, what's the point? I'm going to lose my job if I even chase them. This car thing really took off during the pandemic. Everybody was bored and, Hellcats are not hard for me to take. I even carry a red key everywhere I go just so I can get all the HP of the car. But if I don't, I got regulars. Like I just got the. And my biggest. No, I can get these. The thing is, I can get these from the company. But they're selling it to me without a license. To me, I don't understand how that's possible.
Even the stuff we have to provide.
I don't even know how that's possible.
Proof of ownership, copies of title.
I've never been asked that. This tablet is literally registered to an address in North Korea, and the company lets me.
North Korea?
Yes.
Kim Jong-un in on this, or what?
Come on.
You can make the address 123 suck my and taking it. Father's Day, I caught a guy, he was eating crabs, you know, and I felt bad about it. That's why I stepped away from the key thinking, I'm like, we're crossing a line here now, you know, because obviously in a lot of people's mentality, it's the dealership's not suffering. Screw the man, you know, but to me, I understand the consequences of it all. And see, the other thing is, I didn't even bring the other device. There's a device that somebody gifted it to me. He sent it to me from free. It's a $3,000 device. I can take any Toyota or Lexus through the headlights. If you start noticing your vehicles are being damaged and they're ripping the headlights off or ripping the bumpers, they're trying to access the plug, the harness for the headlight. You can brute force it through that. We call it a CAN bus attack.
Some guy just gave it to you.
The CAN bust attack.
How much money do you stand to make in a year?
I mean, like I could make $10,000 a month, but what you're risking and what you're losing in the process between family time and you're risking your freedom. Like I almost just lost my life. Took a metal rod through the shin, you know, in a police chase. Viciously took a metal rod through the shin in a truck. Yeah, I was in a RST and I was being chased by police and then we were doing 100 and those trucks are limited at 101.
But you got to think about it, right? So what if the police is watching this video and you saying it on camera, but Tommy is blanking it out? So they press Tommy, they said that it was a crash or something going on over there, ABC XYZ, and this, that, and the third did happen, and that man got away. We need to see this video footage. We need to know if whatever he said behind the scenes, where he met him at, and all this. We need all this information. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be saying all this stuff just willingly. People just be telling on themselves, bro.
And then yeah, I took a
this is even though
you can see where it's still wet.
Even though this is probably like, of course, I don't know, but.
So what you're risking and it's not worth it whatsoever. If I could walk away from all this and be in a position to where I'm making like even just a regular average salary, that's beautiful to me. I go home to my daughter every night, hug her and kiss her and never think about this again. Most people, they're buying them and then they're sitting on them, they're ordering the stickers, the titles, cleaning them up, and then either they're sending them to other countries or they're sending them back to Carvana. That's the big move right now, Carvana and CarMax.
So basically, you're putting your life at risk right now for between 80 and 120K a year?
A year, really.
Felix was not done stealing
80
cars.
to 100K
he wanted to
a
get some
year.
more action. So we headed to another dealership with more selection to see what he could do.
That's good money. 80 to 100K a year, that's good money.
Here's what he stole next.
Pull over, take the tracker out the whip. Range Rover Sport, I'm on the Jackie doing tricks. Keep swimming, got the paddles in the ship. I'ma keep rapping, but I dabble with the skits.
In one night, how many dealerships can you hit?
Oh, I could hit like 4 or 5. My personal record.
Depending on.
15 cars in one night.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it just depends on how much money is on the lot. Like shit, I can hit this dealership. Like you can line dealerships up. Like shit, I like this one. I like them 3 cars right there. I like these 4 over here, and I like these 5.
Crash house relatively close.
Yeah, you have to usually like 20-30 minutes is pretty good distance. If they have 2 entrances, it's no good. They wanna operate on a one-way in, one-way out type system. Because if not, you see all this is basically slim pickings. Like all that stuff, there's not anywhere near the building. Anybody can come in and just grab this and dip off it. They're not even going to trigger. You see, there's no motion sensors. There's no sensors right here or a gate that's stopping me or nothing. All this is too far for those cameras to even recognize. So anything in this back lot right here would be easily like that. I like this. This is money right here.
So how's the security on this dealership? Are those cameras up there?
No. That's all for lighting and like this is probably one of the worst dealerships I've seen in terms of security. The only thing that's saving them is that a lot of these are Fords. There's no security, there's no loudspeakers back here to deter anybody. I basically get dropped off right in that parking lot, walk into here and hang out in this lot for hours on end and they wouldn't even know. And see, to me this is like a wet dream. Like to find this many Shelby trucks in just one spot is unheard of.
What the fuck is Shelby trucks? Like what is that? Is those Fords? What is that? Like a Ford? Like yeah, like a Shelby. I'm tripping.
That should not be something.
Can you take that?
Oh yeah, 100%. See, it's so far from the building, he's not even gonna know I busted his window and I'm in his Corvette taking it. He's not gonna know.
Sure. Has this spot ever been hit by car thieves?
Yeah, a couple of times. We had some test drives, pull right off, and go get the windows tinted, and so it usually happens more if we are busy, got 2-3 customers.
That's sloppy right there. He said a test driver test drove the car to go get the windows tinted. Like, that's easy. You getting that?
So I just send them on their way. They take off from the dealer plate. Yeah, it happens. A Hellcat, right next to our showroom. It was a 1,000 horsepower Hellcat, and 5 in the morning they came and broke the windows, tried to get in it, but yeah, they couldn't get it started, so they left it. So.
Yeah, because it takes too long to program the key. I'm the guy who's usually hitting your lots, taking your guys' stuff, to be honest with you.
So is it worth it?
Not at all. But it's a cycle, what can I say? I'm basically somebody addicted to fentanyl, except I got more comprehension of what I'm doing.
This dude is just willingly giving information that nobody asked for.
It's good people trying to cope with things, or trying to provide, or trying to do different things, and I would venture to say that this is almost an addict mindset. It's some of it's adrenaline, some of it's they don't feel like there's any other way. It's easy to some people. A lot of it's addiction for whatever they're doing it for.
I carry every key. Like, if that would have been me taking that Hellcat would have been gone, and they would have never seen it. Those are rookies.
Okay.
Just to be honest with you. I can take anything in this lot if I want to, if I really want to. It's not a challenge. And I got track hawk keys.
You got everything.
I got everything you can think of. This ain't nothing. I got a bag at home with 35 keys. This is what I carry for fun. Just in case I come across a Hellcat. Or is that a Scout over there? Yep. Yeah, see?
Is that a Scout over there?
I would not be deterred by the daylight one bit. I would take that broad day.
You would take something from...
He said broad day. Nah.
Dealers from broad.
I mean, it depends. Hellcats, they'll get the cutting up in traffic.
Especially respectfully, after meeting their employees, I know they're not going to chase me. They're not going to even try to stop me. So I would take that literally right out the line and drive it out the line and wave at them as I'm leaving.
How is it not risky to do it broad day?
You gotta know the state you're in, the people who work there. Like, if I came here and they were wearing cowboy hats and cowboy boots, I wouldn't fuck with them. Because I'm like, oh, they're gonna shoot me.
A good car thief will know the quality of the police force and the local chase laws just as well as they know the cars they are taking. For example, in Maryland, where the courts are more likely to go after an officer for a high-speed chase gone wrong and therefore less pursuits happen, or New York, a state that has a bail system that allows most criminals to get out of jail for just about any crime, are places that car thieves like to hit. But Georgia, where Georgia State Police are known for chasing car thieves to oftentimes brutal and fatal conclusions with their pit maneuvers, or Indiana, where the police have a reputation for doggedly pursuing criminals, these are places that car thieves fear, respect, and think twice before executing a heist. With that being said, there is no question that a high-speed chase, while it may deter some car thieves, it is a great danger to civilians in the area.
Any car can get taken, but it's the amount of time that takes into getting it. Like these Ram trucks, I can take those, but they take like 4 or 5 minutes. But the GM trucks, I can start in 30 seconds.
This is pretty crazy. I watch you every fucking video.
I appreciate you. Did you think it was this easy?
I've seen like the Kia Boy tutorials, the USB drive, but I definitely like to see what it's like on an American car.
What's going through your mind right now?
This is crazy.
What does it look like? This the Mustang.
You don't see nothing like this.
That shit looks so basic without
it's
the...
cool to see it actually happening in the process.
So here we go, 19, perfect. Denali, it's a small screen. It's going to be pushed to start because of the year. We are now in the... Yeah, this is perfect one. And look, now I'm going to show you guys the big boy pad. It doesn't make no difference, but it's the same thing. Basically a more upgraded version of the tab I already showed you. That's called IMMO. That's basically the immobilizer. That's what controls the whole key system and everything. And see, the thing is, you can go America. If I'm getting ready to hit this key, I hit GM, and then look for the model. You're gonna do manual selection, GMC.
Why she gonna come back and hit all these motherfucking places before they upgrade they security shit?
And then Sierra 1500, that's the right year. 2017 to 2020. Smart key because it's push to start, and then boom. Basically now I'm ready to go. All I gotta do is plug up into the car and I'm good to go. Most times I'd already be ready. I wouldn't be clicking buttons here. I would have already been preset in the car and just pull up. And it's the same thing. You're just accessing the immobilizer of the car. You're adding
Okay. So he'll probably pull up, scope the scene out first. Like, okay, yeah, I want to look at this car right here. I bet. Or have somebody else go in there, look at the car, boom, get everything he need to know. Already had the presets in the car. So by the time he pull up, boom, he just pull up and get it to go. That's crazy.
key.
Oh, he didn't walk past and looked at it.
This car works on a system to add a key. So when that pin is read, instead of continuing the process, we're going to immediately start the car. And that's the glitch. So this pin's going to read, the car's going to recognize we're doing something to it. It's going to look for internet. And so basically, once it reads that pin, you're going to immediately start this car. And so when you're in the moment, this feels like an eternity. You're like, oh, why?
No.
Immediately start this car. And so when you're in the moment, this feels like an eternity. You're like, oh, why is this thing not hurrying up? Like, see, there we go. Boom. And that's it. And then I unplug, and I could do another one until basically the situation is too hot. And yeah.
Brought you water, I don't know that.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's really, that's kind of all it is, man. And I could do this.
Bought you a water. They trying to make you pull your face mask down. Don't get tricked out here, boy. Don't go to jail out here, boy, trying to be on camera.
Many times as I want, basically. Like, there's no limit to it. The system's never going to lock up. I could drive this car with just this pad and not anything else. Like,
is it illegal to have that pad?
No. Most states don't even have laws about owning this without a locksmithing license.
The technology is farther ahead than the legal system is.
100%.
So right now there's a window of time.
For every scam, it's because this company, a lot of the companies that build these type of products, they've already implemented systems to how to keep people from getting this that aren't supposed to. This company specifically does not care. They will sell to a 5-year-old if they got the money. And this thing can hit 2023 trucks. And the update's coming out, so 2024 is literally 2 months away. I mean, you could do $1 million in cars a week off of a tab like this. I think this video is gonna force manufacturers to acknowledge they've got to do something. The manufacturers got to be the one to step up like they had to do with the Kias and send out the update for free and fix this.
Why aren't the manufacturers stepping up?
They don't care.
Opinion, I think because they're making money. Either way,
they don't care.
Being sold. Dealers taking the loss.
Exactly. We gonna let the bottom or the middleman people handle all that. What y'all want us to do? We already built the cars and sent it to y'all. They don't care.
If it was them taking the loss, they would be happy with this happening. The only time they care is when we go to the warehouses, like where they're manufacturing plants, and we're taking them out the plants, because then they're losing. But when it's dealers, the dealers gonna, hey, I need a replacement for these cars, because they still want to sell them and make their money. So they're doing double the sales if you think about it. If this dealership was located in Michigan or Ohio, you would have people running into it broad day. The only reason it's not happening is because this is more of a rural area, but it's not going to take long.
Are you ready to give him some consulting information in his office?
Oh yeah, let's go inside.
Go do what?
So have somebody.
Bro, you need to stop being in all these small ass places, boy, where you can easily get trapped. You gonna have to hit a window or some shit, bro. You better stop.
Ideas for you to protect your dealership.
All right, what do you got for me? Because I need it.
I think the number one thing is keeping the better inventory to the front. I think either way, customers coming into the lot are going to be gravitated towards the front of the building anyways.
When you say better inventory?
The nicer stuff, like anything that's SS, Z01s, Hellcats, Trackhawks. I'm sure you guys don't get Trackhawks as much anymore.
There are two here.
Oh, you got two here? Then I'm definitely surprised, because those are a hot commodity in this community.
Hellcat Durangos too.
Now, what if he's setting them up to hit all that shit in one day? He said, put all the good stuff in the front, so I can get to it easy.
Yeah. Oh, the 392 Durangos too, even then, they loved it. They loved it.
You say at the front, not at the front of
right by the sidewalk, yeah, but right in front of the building, because anybody can walk up and not trigger those cameras on those sidewalks. I could do it. I could army crawl basically halfway to your lot and your camera wouldn't even see me. That and exploring OBD 2-port locks. You can find them and get a specific key made so they're kind of all matching, so you don't have to keep 1,000,001 keys. Again, see, the thing about this community is it's like a rumor mill, so as soon as they know, they're never going to touch any of your dealerships again, just out of fear.
So the first time we got that at one of our stores, they took the 6 cars.
Yeah, they came prepared. They came for 6.
Yeah. They had a Trackhawk and a Durango, both filled with people.
Yeah.
Grabbed all of our stuff.
That's the MO.
Yeah. And then we had guys overnight, security guards that spent a bunch of money that we had to wait there.
Oh, yeah.
And about when we stopped, because that's why we thought maybe there was an inside guy. And about when we stopped, really, like we got over
they
it.
ass got hit.
By, bam, they hit us again.
Damn.
Security blockers.
Yes, the only thing is it's hard because your guys are at a disadvantage. They're considered federally illegal. So you as a dealer couldn't buy one and turn it on because if your neighbor tries to call 911, they can't call 911. But see, as a criminal, I can just buy it and turn it on and all your security cameras are toast. Right. So that's the other thing. I mean, you can get in more sophisticated, like hardwiring cameras for video feed, but straight hardwire. No more wireless.
As you should anyway, bro. Because hardwire, you can actually record the stuff that you looking at. Rewind tape and all that.
No more internet, none of that, because the internet is susceptible to power outages. So if all your security features are Bluetooth and wireless, the minute that jammer comes on, none of it's working. I think my biggest fear is secondary trackers. All day. Especially ones you worry about. That's what scares me to death. Secondary trackers that are wired to the car. Not anything like Apple tags. Apple tags are useless. Tile, useless. Any of that junk, useless. Get brick house security boxes that are magnetic that stick to the underside of the car, or low jack that's hardwired into the vehicle. And make sure
low jacks are important, bro. Like super important.
When they install it, they put it somewhere that's not immediately underneath the steering wheel, because that's the first place anybody's gonna check. Yeah, but if you put it somewhere wired into the trunk or into the engine bay, they're not thinking in the moment, and that, I think, it will give law enforcement enough time, because most law enforcement want to stop this.
Yeah, for sure.
But what can they do when they just find a car abandoned in the middle of nowhere and there's no information about these low jacks? Will give them the history of how these cars are traveling, where they're going, and ultimately, I think it's going to show that most of these cars are ending up at other dealerships to steal other cars.
So just basically, all the stuff that we're trying to do, just be smarter about it.
Yeah, really, because and you got to also remember, they're watching you. They're always going to be watching. They only got to be right one time. You got to be right every time. That's the biggest disadvantage to this.
Everything. Interrogating salespeople, what they may know, and then looking through the customers who sent in leads on those cars, who came and test drove those cars, fake IDs. It's never ending.
Bro, that's why I just said this earlier in the video that I know, like, motherfuckers, like, they are going through it, bro. Motherfucker doing CPN shit. Like, it's so much shit with cars now. It's crazy, bro. Like, I know like one side of it. I don't know all of this shit.
We got you on speakerphone with Tommy and Felix.
I don't know personally,
super
but I know,
helpful thus far. I explained who you guys were, or who you were for us. We've gone over all the questions that you've had. We've gone over, you showed how they steal a bunch of different kind of cars. We've got a lot of good stuff, and he's been more than helpful. So I just don't know if there's anything else that you may want to ask him, or
because it's a cat and mouse game is what it really is. It's
ain't no cat and mouse.
We figure out what they're doing or what anybody doing.
This shit is not no cat and mouse, boy. Them niggas is winning.
Steal it. We try to change things up. How are they getting the inside information of what we're doing?
Manufacturer, they're the #1 guilty of this. They're literally, basically their owner manuals are how-to guide how to remove OnStar. Every year an owner manual will come out. If I'm second guessing myself about GPS technology, I'm looking at the owner's manual, or I'm researching online about the car.
I've noticed recently, instead of going to like the Hellcats, the Chargers, Challengers, Durangos, all that stuff, I've seen a lot of Camaros.
It's because I can take a Camaro without having to use a bypass. Are you familiar with how Mopars are taken? We have to tear out the glove compartment and then pull the carpet, and it gives us access to something called the Star Brute Force bypass. And so on Mopar, you need to use a bypass. Most kids don't know how to do it. A Camaro or Corvette.
This is a legit how-to manual. He said most kids don't know how to do it until they watch this. But if you just do this, that, and the third, you gonna get the car. Like, what the fuck? Is like nobody else seeing this video like that? Or am I tripping, bro? Cause shit, this got me thinking I can do it.
You plugged into the OBD2 and started like that. Like if you were here, I could show you basically how easy GM is to. We call it glitching.
What are they doing with most of these vehicles? Are they re-vinning them?
Yeah, it's usually re-vans, and we call them fake T-shirts. They're called fake T-shirts. or you call them t-shirts. If somebody's saying, oh, I got the stickers in a t-shirt done, it means they did the stickers in the title for the car. What they're doing is they're selling them on Facebook Marketplace to unsuspecting people who are buying them, thinking the titles are good. They're going to register them, and then it's coming back janky, you know, either a week later, a month later, who knows. But somebody's getting screwed in the process, you know?
Damn. And I swear, I'm like, I don't see how motherfuckers be trying to buy cars on Facebook Marketplace, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I can't. No. It's people getting set up on that motherfucker, and then apparently it's people getting finessed. I ain't even know that. I'll never be able to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I need some security.
So you have your eyes on this one?
Yeah, this is the one. Beautiful and saying unlocked. That's a big no-no when you're talking about community of car thieves.
What percentage of dealership cars you encounter would you say are just
See how he popped that motherfucker so smooth though? Hold on, look. Hold on, look how he rubbed against it. So smooth.
This is the one. Beautiful and saying unlocked. That's a big no-no when you're talking about community of car thieves.
What percentage of dealership cars you encounter would you say are just unlocked like this?
Too many. Like at least 70%.
Because some dealers do it that way.
Yeah, they leave it like that on purpose.
So their windows don't get broken?
No, and then like I said, that's just enough.
Easier to show the car.
Yeah.
So they don't have salesmen losing keys, wasting time.
Yeah, because you got to think if the salesman loses the key, they got to get it replaced. Yeah, you guys don't keep a locksmith on call, do you? So you got to call somebody. So if you put an OBD blocker on that, they're not taking this car. You see that little port right there? That's what I'm plugging into to take this car.
How much does that cost?
OBD blocker? Well, it could be like $20. If you buy a really nice one, maybe 30. But you see how easy it is to plug up? If they block those, it's over.
And you don't see this changing going forward.
Especially learning.
That means per car, he got to spend $20 to $30 per car. He's still losing money.
What I learned today.
They got to work that into their budget.
Don't. Unless the manufacturers get involved. Unless they have specific ways, or again, even like he was talking about how easy it is to buy the tablets, how easy it is to buy the keys. Unless that stuff tightens up, other than putting $1 million+ dollars.
And this nigga is crying, bro. He been crying the whole walk back.
Or fences, things like that. I don't see it changing. No, unfortunately.
1 month later, they smacked their ass over the head.
Story update on Felix. He called me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, mission went wrong. A house I was staying at got kicked in by the U.S. Marshals. They took my friend, and this was, let's say, a Friday, and he thinks, hey, by Monday, I'm going to be on the list too. I got to get out of the country. And initially how we were trying to end this story is actually get him hired by Dan and Kuna's Auto Group and maybe put him in a security role. And he was very excited about that. But I don't even know if he's in the country anymore. He hasn't really been answering my call. You know, last conversation he had, he said, post a video, protect my identity. I know you'll do a good job. We're gonna call Dan and deliver the bad news.
Well, so what if the people is really looking for him and then they like, okay, this did just happen. This dude is on the run. So he knows like
news that, you know, there isn't necessarily going to be a happy ending to the story that we know.
I don't know.
What's happening, man? How you doing?
Oh, good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Think about it, though. If the police was to see this video, they would put all of this stuff, like collect all this data they talking about, like decrypt whatever code they think they speaking in, right? And just ABC, XYZ that shit together. They gonna come for him for the video footage.
Not bad.
Okay, so one is the story isn't going to have as good of an ending as we thought. I know that initially we were brainstorming, you know, how could we get Felix a new start, a new beginning, and I thought, one, just I was very impressed that you'd even consider that, given his background and given your business. So I was very impressed with you by that. But he told me about a couple of weeks ago that a mission went wrong and that his friend got grabbed by U.S. Marshals, and likely he would be as well. And so I don't know if he's in the country. Yeah, I don't know if he's on the run, I think. So I don't know if he's still in the country or where he is. But he told me to tell you, like, he appreciates the opportunity and that he doesn't think it's gonna be working out like that, like we may have hoped.
Well, if something changes,
man,
because I did talk to some people about it, you know, like logistically, what would we do? How would we do it? Why would we do it? And you know, we kind of came up with a way he could have been useful, and we love to help those people if we can, if they want to change, you know.
You know what? And
bro, they gonna get all their ass locked up, boy. Cause soon as you fire them, they ain't gonna do nothing but come steal your car. They want your government name, they want your social, all this stuff, so you can get paid. Unless you get paid underneath the table the whole time, which won't be bad. Like, hey, I help you. I come in dressed like this all the time. You'll never see my face. Woo woo. I ain't give you my social. All this. That's the only way that's gonna work. Once they say, no, we need all that stuff, you can't work for them because of your background. As soon as they cars come up missing, once you get fired, then what? They send the people straight to you. It's not gonna work.
I don't know about you, but
It's
I
the
got
lifestyle.
a genuine impression from him that he was just looking for a way out. And
For sure. And
lifestyle,
that's why I
bro,
pushed the
it's
issue, because
clashing
at first
too much.
everybody in my organization is like, well, why would we do that? Like,
yeah.
Would you think he's just gonna do this again, or if he's not making the money he wants, is he just gonna do it again? I'm like, I don't believe so. I don't think it's about money for him. It was in the start. It's not now. I mean, sure, you're gonna make the money where you can, but
Unless
if
it's
he's
just a
got
cap
start,
ass
fresh
story,
life,
I'm
he's
just
making
overthinking it.
relatively decent money that he
You know
can
what I'm
provide
saying?
for his family. I think that's what he's really trying to do.
Because a lot of this stuff in this world is cap, bro. This could just be a made up ass story that Tommy G just made up and convinced us this is true. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just tell him I'm praying for him. Tell him I'm here. You know,
When he ain't got no video, he could just make up a
tell him
story.
everything happens for a reason, and I believe that.
We'll
Just
be
make
in
sure you
touch, man,
convince
and
everybody.
have yourself a great rest of your day, okay?
Man, Tommy, thanks. We'll talk in the
Yep,
morning.
take care,
Never
bye-bye.
know.
So, folks, that's it. I genuinely hope Felix can have an opportunity to have a good, safe life. So, appreciate
Everybody
Dan for letting us
deserves
into his dealerships. That was very brave of him. Most dealership owners said no when I asked. And I appreciate Felix for coming out here to show us that, because that was a great risk to himself. So,
Facts. Facts.
I hope you
Great,
learned a lot.
great
I hope
risk.
you were entertained. I'll see you guys next week.
All right, my boy.